So hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today's video will be my Paycheck One budget for the month of November. So this is my first paycheck. October was a 5-week period. I didn't go ahead and film that video just because I thought it was like a little bit redundant almost to film it. So I decided to start off with my first paycheck of the month, which will be on November 6th. And I do like to paycheck budget just to see my expenses week by week. That helps me out in terms of becoming and sticking, creating a better budget and sticking to that budget, because it's not as easy as it looks just writing down things. You have to actually be able to go ahead and execute when it comes to that. And being that we're in like the holiday season, it's going to be very important to me to end this year off the correct way. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get into the video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as that bell for notifications of my next upload. And if you're wondering where this little monthly kit from, it is from Romina Rosa on Etsy. I will be using Caffeinated Kate's paycheck kit, and it does come with the washi and the paycheck scripts. Before they was coming separate, but if you buy more than one, I guess she puts them all on one page, which is fine with me because I always end up having to make sure I have the right color for the right month, so it's fine. So we will be looking at our budget as far as from the 6th to the 12th. That's just how I look at it. All of these bills from here to here actually came out of this check, so be sure to go ahead and just check out my October budget recap, because I did touch everything inside of there so that you can so you're not confused, because you shouldn't be. It's my budget, but you know, just if you want to keep track. Okay, so we're gonna go into the back of the book because I pretty much have like my spreads. I'm not filming all these videos. If there's something that you guys want to see, just go ahead and let me know in the comment section and I'll start doing those videos. But I don't want to start doing things that people aren't watching. My channel is still new, so I still relatively need an idea of what you guys want to see. I know what I want to film. So I have no problem doing it if it's a need for it, but I do have a lot of things coming up that I want to try to accomplish. So I only want to put out stuff that people are going to watch, because essentially I want my channel to grow, and that's the only way that it'll grow, by putting things out there that people want to see. So we're going to just go ahead with the first paycheck, and usually my first paycheck is where I have to pay majority of my bills, so there's not a lot that's going to be going on there. We're just gonna see how the money goes as far as all of that. So I'm just gonna go ahead with my income, and we have my salary, and we'll go ahead and put variable, and we'll just see where we're end up at. Not gonna say that we're gonna budget anything at all for that, because we'll see. But this is my variable, and my variable can be anything. I do have a Poshmark. I do drive for Uber Eats sometimes, which I do plan on getting back into the habit of, as well as I do plan on opening up an Etsy shop, so any income I receive from there will be in that variable section, not necessarily in this paycheck. And in my variable, I like to include any rollover from the following paycheck. So for my salary, it's going to be $813, which doesn't really change. That's what I'm going to be getting paid. My variable, I'm not going to budget because I don't know. And I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot by counting on expenses that's not there, so to say. So this, I'm just going to put down my header for my expenses. And then we'll just go back to the monthly view just so that you can see what I'm talking about. So we know that we have, Sorry, I just realized something. Yep, well. So we know that we do have our car payment that's coming out of this check, but that will be the only thing in my Capital One that will be coming out in market. So we'll go ahead and list those. So yeah. So we have car note. We have Marcus. We have Credit One. And then we have my cash envelopes that I do want to go ahead and get out. I do want to add rent over here and my cash envelopes. Didn't realize. See, and this is the whole beauty of doing a budget and then budgeting like by paycheck, because I didn't realize that my card note was coming out of that first paycheck. All right, so my car note is due 11/6. Marcus is due 11/6, and then Credit One is 11/10. Card note would be 224. Marcus is $20. Capital One is going to be, I believe, 30. And then we have rent and cash envelopes. So and $500 goes towards my rent. So I know that's gonna go there. This, I'm not gonna put a date, and we're gonna see what my cash envelope expenses are actually, and we'll go back here. I don't know what I was doing with this. I think I forgot to add my sinking funds over there, so that's why it went there. But let's see, I have 100, 60, 50, 75, 150, 50, 40, and 40 equals 565. So now what I'm gonna do, and this is another thing why I like to go ahead and do that, I'm gonna put expected 565 because I need to stuff my cash envelopes. And what that just means is I need to hustle up enough of my variable income to make this happen, or at least half of it happen. And that's why I do like to go ahead and do these paycheck expenses, because technically we know that between the $800 that we need to bring in another at least another $500 somewhere. Wait, let me see. Yeah, so that's that. So we'll go ahead and put a star here just so that we know that we need to hustle with the variable income. Just so that we end up where we're supposed to end up. And that's gonna be my actual paycheck one budget. Now, I don't usually, before I was going ahead and doing recaps, but I decided that I'll do all of that at the end of the month. So if you'll like to see where I'll end up this week, just go ahead and subscribe. And once I'll get into my budget recap for the month, I'll go ahead and go into recapping those every week, because I do that just to show you guys where I ended up at, and it keeps me accountable as well for the things that I'm supposed to be doing. So once again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as that bell for notifications of my next upload, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.